America Election News 2024. In response to Biden's criticism, Trump gives a tepid and choppy speech. In his State of the Union address, President Joe Biden did not directly address Donald Trump, but it was clear that he was targeting him since he had characterized Trump from the beginning as an adversary of democracy and the liberal international order. Technical glitches and Trump's strange hesitation to respond with the same fervor marred his much-touted live play-by-play reaction to an extended torrent of criticism, which ultimately fell flat. During his farewell speech before his expected rematch with Trump in November, the president made 13 references to "my predecessor," a jab at the Republican for his anti-NATO rhetoric and campaign of false accusations of election fraud that sparked the assault on the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. Some of you here, including my predecessor, are trying to cover up what happened on January 6. I am not going to do that, Biden proclaimed with conviction. Let us tell the truth and put the lies in the past. It's not possible to love your country solely when you achieve victory, and that's the simple reality. He criticized Trump for apologizing for the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022 and for rallying Russian President Vladimir Putin to attack NATO states that failed to pay their financial obligations. It was obvious early on that Biden was eager to criticize his predecessor on a wide range of domestic issues, even though presidents typically refrain from making State of the Union speeches sound like campaign rallies. A central theme of Biden's speech was his intention to advocate vigorously on the issue of abortion rights in his opposition to Trump. Errors on the website. Trump, who isn't one to take criticism lying down, had threatened rebuttals during the address he posted on Truth Social. The internet collapsed just before Biden started speaking, and the live commentary became a humiliating gaffe because the commentators were only able to return occasionally throughout the address. Even though the app had its issues, Trump managed to criticize Biden's hair and a lipstick mark he noticed on his opponent's face. He even reprimanded the president for coughing. When he talks, his face becomes quite red, a common sign of someone who is aware they are losing it. The frustration and outbursts of wrath are counterproductive to uniting our nation, Trump stated in his statement. Turning to policy, Trump criticized Biden for high inflation, electric cars, and his opponent's record on aiding veterans, while simultaneously taking credit for the country's recovery when Biden brought up the COVID-19 outbreak. However, he chose to publish a cry of the Trump derangement syndrome, rather than directly responding to Biden's harshest attack. Biden slammed Trump's contentious statements on immigration, including his assertion that illegal immigrants were poisoning the blood of our country, his policy of separating migrant children from their parents, and his ban on entry from countries with a majority of Muslims. After Republicans defeated a bipartisan border security package that Trump had backed, Biden branded it a disaster. However, when it came to personal attacks, Trump barely wrote anything.